All right, what up, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of Giggles Irene Radio. Today, we welcome back a guest that has been here before, but this time the spotlight is on him, and I'm so excited. Welcome, Bale.
What's the deal?
How are you?
I'm good. What's the word? I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
That's good. Last time you and TF were a little quiet, so like
Quiet?
yeah, I felt like you guys took a little while to kind of like warm up on the mic.
Nah. I mean, I was just here spectating. And
Yeah.
listening in, I was just just peeping out the scene, chiming in whenever I could chime in. But
Yeah.
I was just watching.
You're prepared. You're like, okay, next time it's gonna be me right here. Like,
Yeah, I was taking notes. I like to study.
Taking notes.
I like to study, even though I hated school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
okay,
really like
we
school
gonna
like
talk
that.
about that too. That's funny. So first off, I want to say thank you. You brought me a tea. Gifts aren't mandatory, but they're appreciated.
No, I got you. I feel like you.
So.
I feel like you've always like supported me from the day one since I met you.
Yeah.
Remember, I met you in like the desert.
You know what's so funny? I was gonna bring that up. Look at him. He's running the whole interview.
No, my bad.
No,
I
go
got
ahead.
memory like an elephant. I tell people that all the time.
Yeah.
No, but I met you in the desert, and I feel like since like I was just telling you all my problems and shit, talk to you about my brother. You was
Yeah.
just like listening to me. I'm like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
cool. And I just feel like ever since then, like we always had like a good special like bond.
Yeah.
Connection. So I'm like, oh, you always fuck with me, like whether it be online, like we posted my music, doing the write ups about me. So
Yeah.
anytime I could reciprocate the love, then
Yeah.
I gotta do it. It's mandatory.
Of course. Yeah, well, I mean, as long as the music is good, you always have my support.
All right,
And
for
I'll
sure.
tell you when it's like,
Please let me
like,
know when
hey,
I'm slacking.
yeah, you slacking, Yeah, it's funny. I was going to bring that up that we did meet in Palm Springs and it was weird. It wasn't weird. It was just like we met and then right away you started opening up to me. And Mark was like, yeah, he's an artist, blah, blah. And I was like, if he's able to open up to me in person,
Yeah.
I could only imagine the way he opens up within his music.
Yeah.
And it was literally like you're literally the same, just with the beat behind you.
Yeah.
So that's dope.
Thank you. A
Yeah.
lot of people like try to say like it's Bale, like the rapper, me, and then like DeMonte. That's my real name.
Okay.
Are they like two different people? And I'd be like, nah, like without one or the other, they wouldn't exist. You get me? Because they both have their different type of stories. You know.
Yeah.
Like I got my stories like my real life stories, and I got my stories is like finding my way as an artist as Bale. So I feel like for me to be successful as Bale, I have to be like the best version of myself as DeMonte, and whether I'm even if when I'm not, because I'm also still growing,
Yeah.
then that like kind of correlates with each other. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's two in one, but it's just like what face are you gonna show?
Yeah.
Like, you know?
They come together to make Megatron. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the Power Rangers. Like you need everybody to come. I need both of them. I need both stories. I need both emotions from both. You
Yeah.
might. So yeah.
It all makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like it's hard. It really is hard to explain unless you already know. And like artists and like people that have like, I wouldn't say like an internet persona, but like a different like personality will know. But like for you, it's not that hard because it's literally the same.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, yeah.
I take pride in that. I take pride in being transparent. You know, I think
Yeah.
that's what makes the art so good. The vulnerability. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
yeah.
my favorite artists. I feel like they was always like speaking the truth. You know, so just like
You feel at one with them at all times.
Yeah. Like even if I don't like fully relate to what you're saying, I get a piece of it, or I could feel it, like you said.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just try to display that in my music.
You do a good job. So
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like you do a good job, and I know people that say you do a good job. So
Thank you.
always good things.
Yeah, thank
People
you.
know not to say bad things around me because I'm like, excuse me. So, so yeah.
Thank you. Well, listen, I got somebody out here sticking up for me.
Yeah.
Vice
You
versa.
got me and Victoria always sticking
Nah,
up for you.
yeah, I love both of you guys.
Yeah.
Victoria always shows me love. She helps me a lot. I was just with her the other day. We was helping me do like my Spotify, like my Spotify artist thing. I didn't even know how to do that.
okay,
How
okay.
to track my streams.
Yeah.
So she helped me do that. So like it's just the small things that count to me. You know, it's just like the little bitty things that goes a
Yeah.
long way. You know.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've always like received good energy from you. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. And then like you get what you give.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've always felt good energy around like you and like your guys' little crew. So
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
we try to be as real as we can. You know, we try to be as real as we can. We always try to be honest with each other and be forward with each other. So I feel like that helps a lot, and we try to, we just look for people like that also. Because, you know, in the music industry, I mean, I haven't run into like no bad people or like people that's like fake or anything like that. But I feel like
not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah,
not yet. You know, I
lucky. Not yet.
that's it, like, not yet. You know, but I just try to like gauge it. Try to find like-minded people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's easier said than done. So I'm glad that you already found that.
Yeah, I got blessed.
Yeah.
What can I say? What can I say?
Back to your name. Where did Bale come from?
Well, Bale is actually my last name.
Oh,
like
okay,
my real last name, but I altered it. So my last name is Bell. My rap name Bale is Bale, and it's an acronym that stands for Believe, Achieve, Live, Exceed.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You should make T-shirts.
Yeah, I know. It's coming soon. I'm getting more merch done. Merch done. You know?
Well, that was my idea, so I get my 10% right. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I got
I'm
you.
just
I
kidding.
got you.
No, I'm totally kidding.
I'll give you all colors. Every color
all the colors. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get those. Man, I'll send you a box.
Yeah.
I'm putting together a little something.
That's all I asked for. You know, a little care package every now and then.
I got you. I
No,
start off small, bought you a little shirt.
I'm totally kidding.
Next time, you know, might pop up with a sweater.
I know, right? It's just like that story. You give a mouse a cookie, then he's gonna ask for some milk. So I'm over here like, now I need the whole care package. But nah.
Soon though, soon.
Right.
I'm telling you, I'm putting together something that's gonna be good for everybody that's always like looked out and show support. So
Yeah.
I got y'all.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not a necessity, so it's okay. Like,
Nah,
for me, I'm just playing. Like,
for me,
it's
it's necessary to when you can and when it presents itself, you gotta show love back, man. If you asking for so much love, if you asking for all the support, especially as an artist, you have to. Like, you know, and you can't do it all the time. And I feel like people understand when you can't do it all the time, but when you can and when you thinking about doing something, you should take in consideration everything and everyone that's always showed you that same type of love or that appreciation in any form or way.
Yeah. It all comes back full circle.
Yes, indeed.
So you were saying before the mics got turned on that you really didn't like school. So which I think is so funny because you could tell like really vivid stories.
Yeah.
So I thought for sure you would have been like a good kid and like
writing.
Yeah.
Heck nah. I never went to school.
Really?
Now I know it's a bad message, and I'm sorry, and I don't mean to.
No, I mean you're not asking to be nobody's role model, but
like even like, I just wasn't like it wasn't. I wasn't feeling it, man.
Yeah.
I was just not something I want to do. Maybe because it wasn't interesting. Like,
okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna say all the time I didn't like it because you know you run into teachers or you have classes like, oh, this is cool, and I felt like I'm just a fast learner, so I think that's where that the rap comes from, like. You know, I've always been literate. Like I never was like trying to walk around be no dummy. But I just like, I don't know. I never wanted to be like no lawyer, no doctor. Like no astronaut. And maybe because I didn't have those type of opportunities growing up. Maybe I'm just really like a product of my environment where I come from. You know, you see certain things and I was like, oh, I want to be like this dude. I want this type of car. But what they doing to get the stuff, they not in school getting it.
Yeah.
They out hustling, they in the streets, they getting it by any means. But, you know, I play sports, so I guess that was like my kind of like, damn, all right, well, you know, I've seen both sides of the story, like the token, you know, like when you try to go do something and you don't, you know, I've seen people be incarcerated or whatever. So I was just like, if I could play football and I could just make my way, I could probably get a cool little good check.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I could get up out of there like that. And then that's what like kind of like kept me in school, like make sure I could be eligible.
It was like a balance.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I have to maintain a C average, I guess. I'll pull up. Like
I guess I would come, you know. But I always try to find my way out of class. And I think that's why I play sports also, like, damn, like I can miss some periods. You feel me? You know? So just finessing.
Just the little perks of being in the sport.
Yeah, just a little perks. I was in there for the perks. That's it. The girls, the cheerleaders, you know, that type of stuff.
Oh my God, typical.
You know, hey.
Oh my gosh.
I'm keeping it clean.
Yeah. No, just like in your music, you're keeping it real. So, what does UTL stand for the people that don't know?
So, UTL stands for undrafted. So, like I said, I play sports.
Yeah.
You feel me? I didn't make it. So it's just like, all right, well, I was like, man, what can I call, like, you know, how can I represent myself? And I was like, okay, like undrafted would be a perfect name because it also means like the underdog, you know? Like usually people that go undrafted that still get chances to play football, they usually like have the lowest percent of chance of really actually making a team or actually being good.
Yeah.
But right now, if you check the statistics, 30% of the NFL is undrafted.
Yeah.
That's like, so that's a big number.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
You know, 30%, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, you know, it just mean like UTL just stands for undrafted. Basically mean like, that's my record label, but it also like for like the underdogs. Like,
okay.
you know, you up and coming right now. If anybody overlook Irene right now in this, you know, in this writer world, like you could be undrafted, you know,
Yeah.
you could be working a 9 to 5, but right now I want to work more hours so I could become the manager of the shift lead. Well, you undrafted until you get where you want to be.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's all just meant. It's more of a mentality thing.
Yeah.
Man.
It's kind of like a motivational thing, right?
Yeah. I just try to be motivational.
Yeah,
you know?
that's dope.
Yeah.
So like with you, playing sports and then undrafted and stuff, where was that where the score came from? Like the title of your latest EP?
Nah, like really, I didn't even start thinking about that until it was time for me to start like marketing and then promoting it a little bit. Like my boy that does all my stuff, Damo. Shout out to Damo. He was sending me all like, damn, the score, like undrafted. I'm like, damn, that didn't even. I was just because I love movies. Okay. So like typically, the music for the movies they usually call the score.
The score.
So that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna like try to like.
Man, I was looking at it from a totally different perspective.
But that's cool. But, you know, but that's the beauty. That's the beauty of art. You know. So now it just becomes a entendre.
Yeah.
Like, you know, has the two meanings, and it also means that too, though. You know, we could also run with that. Like, why
no,
not?
you're just saying that to be nice.
Nah,
but no, that's
what I'm saying. But I'm saying because if you go look at the Instagram, that's how we promoted it. We promoted it like, you know, we had pictures of Michael Jordan, we had pictures of like football fields, we had like the arena picture. So it was based around like the score and then undrafted. So that's dope. I just think that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. The irony in that. Yeah.
Yeah, he just be out here fucking with people. Before you were just dropping singles fucking with us. Now you dropped up. Man, no, I'm just kidding.
That's cool though.
Let's talk about the project now since we got the name and all that out of the way. Why did you think that now was the perfect time to drop an EP? Because you were like teasing fans with little singles here and there, and then you were just like, bam, here's the score.
I mean, probably like it had a lot to do with what you said. You pushed me to do it.
Yeah,
it was all Irene, guys.
Nah, don't say that. Don't say
that. I just, you know, I just feel like it was time to give somebody like a consistent sound. Because if you go look back and look at the singles and stuff, they all like sound different. So I just felt like, all right, let me just give them a consistent body of work. And I felt like I performed well, like lyrically on all the songs. Like they sounded good together. So I was like, man, I was impressed by myself, by my own work. Like, damn, this came out really good. So I was like, yeah, I think I could give them this, and I could be satisfied with giving them this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So with the singles, were you kind of like exploring your sound, and this was just like, okay, this is what I wanna. Yeah. Like that's kind of what you wanted to not box yourself in, but what you wanted to fully deliver.
Like with the singles, or just with the score?
With the score.
No, I just felt like the songs sound good together. I felt like it was like a certain mood.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I just felt like together it created a mood, you know, which I'm trying to get better at creating so I can have like my own sound. So when you hear me, it's like, oh, this is Bale sound like. Because I'm going to drop another EP soon.
Okay.
I'm thinking hopefully we could get it done in October. So when I drop that, that'll probably be a whole nother sound. And then I'll probably drop another EP and that'll be a mood. And then like when I'm ready for like a real like 13, 12 song LP, then it'll be like all those moods together, you know?
Oh, it'll just like flow well and like, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay. All right, so I want to break down some of the tracks just so that when people are tuning in, they'll be like, I want to listen to this one and this one. I suggest that you listen to the whole project, but like honestly, like it's good from top to bottom, and I feel like people could listen to it on shuffle and like the way it's played.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, but I want to break down some of the tracks. So who produced Live and Learn?
Well, the whole project is produced by one producer.
Oh, okay.
Shay Keys. Shout out to Shay. I met him like at this, you know how people have different type. You know how the dude hit us up on Twitter? It was like, come to this event. It's going to be a lot of people there. It was. I met him like at a scenario like that.
Okay.
Like, I want to say like 2 years ago. And then like, I want to say 6 months later from prior to me meeting him, we locked in. And then we just made that. And I think that had a lot to do with it sounding so cohesive because one dude made it.
Oh, okay.
You know, but he's real rangy. So like, you know, I think it kind of sounds different in some aspects of it, but together
But it still sounds,
yeah.
it still flows well and
Yeah.
everything. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, because it has like that first song when I hit play, I had to play it back because it had like a heart, like it like tugged at me for some reason, and I was like,
Thank
wow, okay, and I was like, okay, you gotta let it go and you gotta continue listening, like, you know.
Yeah.
But
A
yeah,
lot of
I
people,
wanted
sorry
to
not to
know.
cut you off. A lot of
No,
people
no,
like telling me like, damn, it was hard for me to get past Live and Learn. Like,
Yeah.
I listened to that like a gang of times before I even went to like the next song.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shay made Live and Learn. Yeah.
So it's a good intro.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you did good.
Thank you.
So flu game. You speak on staying motivated, even though I'm basically gonna be like chopping up your lyrics here a bit. So like, forgive me if I like fuck up.
Nah, I got you.
So
That's dope that you're doing this though.
well, like I really listen. You know, like I mean, you've seen my write ups.
No,
like
yeah.
I listen.
Yeah.
You speak on staying motivated, even though your father wasn't there, staying busy, and not only like for yourself, like for your family.
Yeah.
It's extremely motivational, almost as if like you're kind of giving listeners the like, if I can do it, you could do it too type of feeling.
Yeah.
Was that the message you were trying to give with that track, or?
So that's like, yeah. What's your life like? Tell me what's your life like, you know? So it's like, I never wanted to feel like a victim, never a part of like, no part of my circumstances. I never wanted to feel like that. And I feel like coming from the inner city, we tend to type of like take on that narrative sometimes of not like being a victim to like anything else, but just like our circumstances, you know, like I did this because I was like this, or these hands was dealt to me. And I feel like that mentality is easy to take on, you know? So I just always wanted to like show all the time, like you can overcome anything if you really just like if you really just get off your ass and try to go do something, because nothing gonna come to you. We all know that, you know? So yeah, that was my message for that song, you know, and that's kind of like the message in a lot of my songs almost, you know. I try not to be redundant, but I'm trying to like make sure I get that stamped in your brain, like, you know, it's motivational, you know, like really let's get up and let's do something, let's be better.
And it's funny because like a lot of your music, when I started listening to you, I was like, dang, he went through all of this, and here I am bitching about this one thing. Like, I could totally do whatever I want, because if he's doing it after everything he's been through, I could definitely do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I appreciate that.
That's good that you're confident in saying that message, and you're letting people know, like, yo, like, it's out there. You know?
No, I appreciate that. I mean, we all have our days, though. You know?
Yeah, of course.
We all human.
Yeah.
Even I got to get up and motivate myself sometimes in this time where
And you
I'm
just
an
play
artist.
your own music, right? No, I'm just kidding.
You know, or sometimes I might play somebody that I think is super dope, and I'll be like, damn, I gotta, you know, just trying to find inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, just try to grab it from anywhere I could just go get it. I'm just trying to find it, man, every day. It's like a drug.
Yeah. The good drugs. Though,
Yeah, I'm
like,
addicted to inspiration.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to find it. Where are you at, inspiration?
Yeah. It's funny because when I would do write-ups, I would be like, dang, I feel like I use the word inspiration so much. But a lot of the music is inspiring. Like, you take little pieces from it, you know. Like you said earlier, you might not be able to relate to the whole thing, but to most of it you can, you know.
Yeah.
Little bits and pieces you see from their eyes,
No,
you know.
for real. That's how you got to do it. That's how we get up every day.
Yeah.
We creative, so you know. Find that
little spot, right? Your next track, Hundreds Up. You have a few lines in there that stuck out to me. I want you to elaborate on if you can. You say, blessed to be alive because 25 is a standard. Bullet in my jaw. Now these hoes call me 50. Got one kidney, but I'm still getting tipsy. First of all, if you only got one kidney, I don't want to see you drinking at all. Like, I was like, I'm really going to have to get on Bale's ass about this. Like, I hate being the mom to everybody. Like, everybody knows. Everybody calls me a mama bear because I'll like DM them and be like, yo, what is that about? Like, you know, like what was this tweet about? Like, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, I just care about everybody in their career so much. But I was just like, this boy is straight up said he only got one kidney.
I'm still getting tipsy.
Yeah.
Damn, I know, man. I don't know. Man, I got. Well, when I had my little accident, when I got shot, you know, I had a surgery, so they had to cut off like 70% of my liver, and they had to take out one of my kidneys. And I went through dialysis. Dialysis is like the worst. It's like the worst. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Like, that's horrible right there, man. It was just, I can't even explain. I'm sorry, because like when I think about it, and I think about being in the hospital, and I just be like, damn, I was on dialysis. That shit sucked. And I think about how many people that's on that. But anyways, yeah, so, you know, I got one kidney, but, you know, I'm getting a little drunk sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I try to keep it light, you know, sometimes, you know. I like having a good time, that's all.
Yeah. You can have a good time without drinking. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. You can.
Just kidding.
You can, you right.
Yeah.
And I talk to my mom all the time. She be on me too. Like, so I've been slowing down.
Yeah.
I'm off wine now. Is that better?
Oh, okay.
Wine is
I
a little
guess
better.
they say it's a little better. I don't know. It tastes gross to me, so it's just like, Like,
Do you drink?
sometimes.
I never really see you drink.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
All right. All right.
Yeah. I just get, honestly, like, I just get really loud when I drink. Really loud and, like, just really loud.
All right. I mean, I get really loud when I drink too. I think we all get really loud when we drink. I've never met no person that got drunk and was like,
real quiet.
nah.
Well, like with me, since I'm always maintaining like my professionalism.
As you
so
should.
like when I do drink, I'm just like I gotta make sure I'm around like people that I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, nah.
People that ain't gonna Snapchat my dumb ass.
Yeah,
like you know
nah.
what I mean. So
No,
like
then that's
yeah.
good, and that's what I'm being more aware of too, because I can't be going to these like events and parties and be like wasted. I gotta be cool, like have a drink or two, have fun, chill out, and that's that's where I'm keeping it. But like if I'm around my friends and like my family and shit, then we having a good time. But I've been slowing down.
Yeah.
And the next one, the bullet in my jaw. Well, I got shot in the back of the head.
I remember you telling me that you were showing me that the first time we met. You were like right here, and I was just like, wow, like
Yeah, so I got shot in the back of the head, and I got like a piece of bullet in my jaw, in my face.
It's still there?
Yeah, I be pulling out, like, I want to say like a month ago, I put out like a piece this big.
Wow.
Because they was supposed to do surgery on my face, but they was afraid I was going to have nerve damage. So my shit was going to be like slanted.
Yeah.
You know, but it didn't happen like that, and they just never took it out, and I never had like plastic surgery. So
yeah,
what a bullet does is either dissolves in your body when it's still in there, or try to find its way out. And since it's like right here on the surface, it's trying to find its way out. And you know,
shit.
Yeah, so and then 50 Cent, he got shot in the face. 50 Cent like one of my inspirations.
Yeah,
like rapping. Like I fuck with 50. He like one of the reasons why I rap.
Oh
also,
really?
Like Get Rich or Die Trying to massacre all his mixtapes before he got signed. Like 50 is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to throw him in there, give him a good shout out. And what was the other line you said? Oh, blessed to be alive, because 25 is the standard. Yeah, where I'm from, you rarely make it to see 25. Either you go to jail, they take your life through the prison system, or you die. And I got shot on my 25th birthday.
That's right. I remember you saying.
So it's like in a lot of circumstances, I've already won. I've already beat the odds. So just try to, like I said, just try to be transparent in my music, as transparent as possible.
So how old are you now?
I'm 28. So it happened 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Can you speak on that? Do you want to speak more on that? Or because I saw a clip, you did a documentary, right? On YouTube.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to find it the other day because I wanted to share it. Yeah. I don't know where it's at.
It's on I sent you the link. It's 28 shots.
Okay. That's what it is.
Yeah,
okay.
Bale 28 shots documentary. And it'll pop right up. Basically, without saying too much, on my 25th birthday, I was shot 28 times. I had to go through 3 surgeries. I had a 5% chance of living. Like after the second surgery, the doctor literally, the head surgeon walked downstairs and told my mom that you need to make funeral arrangements. So,
Oh, wow.
he told her that, then my mom was like, well, he was like, the only reason why I haven't gave up on your son yet, because his heart hasn't stopped beating. So that's the only reason why, like, they didn't pull the plug or they didn't stop. Because I had so much eternal bleeding, I wouldn't stop. I had to have 47 blood transfusions.
Oh, my goodness.
That's so much blood.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't stay inside of me. I was in a coma for 7 days. So unconsciously, I was fighting for my life. Like I wouldn't even know what was going on. And so the doctors told that to my mom. My mom was like, well, does he still have a chance? He was like, yeah. My mom was like, well, why are you still down here talking to me? Go up there and save my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have said that in not so nice way. I would be like, the fuck you doing down here then? Like, oh, man.
Yeah, and my mom's like her height. Like, my mom is just like
my little sister's height.
Like, she's like little, like little bitty lady, just but strong though.
Yeah.
You know, just like one of the toughest persons I ever met. Just like physically, mentally, she's endured so much. You know, I've watched her endure so much, go through so much, and make it happen countless amount of times when I thought it was over with. Like, damn, you make that happen. Like, I can remember like Christmases not having a lot, you know, and then next I wake up in the morning, it's like shit everywhere. Like, damn, like you made this happen. Like, you did this.
Yeah.
So she a writer. She a troop. That's my dog. Like, she a troop. And I woke up, you know, I woke up 7 days later. And then I was like, yeah, man, Mom, I'm Tupac now. You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Got shot 5 times.
Because you literally beat so many odds.
No, but I didn't,
like.
Yeah, but I didn't know I got shot 28 times until she told me when I woke up.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. And then she was like, yeah, man. And then shit. Here I am today.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
It's feel good to be here. Feel good to be able to rap. Because I was already rapping before I got shot. Like, I was already working, already been had this type of like work ethic. I've already been this type of like, always been hungry. Like, I was already doing it. Like,
yeah.
Not too long before I got shot, but like probably like a year and a half before I got shot.
Okay.
So I only been rapping for like 4 years, like officially. And then.
So was that like, not like a wake up call? You were just like, yo, like, this is what I'm going to go for, what I really want to like chase after, you know?
You might as well. I might as well now.
Yeah.
And even before I kind of had that attitude, but like when I was like, damn, you know, like I got a second chance, you know? Like, I suggest you play it right. Like,
yeah.
You know, I said that in the flu game. Like, so, yeah. It put a battery in your back. Like, it make you like go like, damn, make you think about shit. Like, yeah, I got to go hard.
Yeah.
So it was cool. It's a good motivational tool. Don't try to use it as
anything else.
Nah.
Yeah.
Don't try to dwell on it, you know? You know, my grandma tell me all the time I need to go see somebody just to go talk about it, but I'd be like, nah, that's for crazy people.
Oh no, don't say that. Like, I don't know about that being for crazy people. It's just like another way to like,
nah, I know,
like
I know.
analysis thing,
like,
you know? Yeah, you're like, I'm good. Like,
I'm good. Maybe later on, you know. Like,
I think for you, like especially for artists, it's just like you put it into the music and that's your therapy, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like you're doing that very well.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
you just
it.
move on from there. You know? You good.
Thank you.
But I'm not gonna judge you if you do want to go that route. You know,
nah, that's
like.
all good. Soon, though, soon. Not now, but soon. I'm working my way. I'm stepping into maturity very well.
Yeah, it's because you're 28, right?
Yeah.
That's about when guys start to mature. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nah, I feel you know, hey man, hey, you ain't lying. Man. I wouldn't. You know, I'm not about to. You know, but you got a point.
Yeah.
You got a point.
I mean, yeah.
You got a point.
Let's just move on, because we'll be stuck on that for another like 30 minutes.
Yeah, you got a point. You know, I have my fair share of days.
I mean, we all do, but yeah. So when it comes to your music, what you said 50 Cent inspires you. Is there anybody else like within the city of LA that inspires you, or what was it that made you want to start rapping?
I don't know. I wasn't even gonna be no rapper. Rapping kind of like found me in a sense, because like I said, I was out there. I was in school, and then I had got in trouble, got kicked out of school. I had nowhere to go, so my boy was making beats. I was staying in his dorm room before I like actually like told my family what happened. Or my mom, really. Okay. And then he was like, "Bro, you hard. You should rap. Like, this is tight." Like, he didn't even believe it was me at first.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he thought it was like, not even to gas myself up, but he just ain't never heard me rap. Like, it was just like something new to him hearing. He's like, "Damn, this is pretty dope." And then even when I came back home officially, I still wasn't doing it. So, but then it was just like, I don't know. I used to always just kind of like start fucking around a little bit more, a little bit more. Then my homies, when I got back at home, they start hearing me rap, like, you know, on little shit. And it was like, man, you should do it. And then it was just, I had people around me that was doing it. So it just happened. But there's a lot of people in the city inspire me. You know, speaking of like somebody inspire me, like besides like TF, because I'm around TF, he really inspiring. But like G Perico, like his movement and what he doing is like damn, like, you know, just his hustle, watching him grind, watching him come up, is like, damn, that's inspiring. Like, you know,
really dope.
It's tight. Like, you know, so that's like, I'm like, man, I want to be an entrepreneur like that. Like, you dope, homie. And like, so that, like, seeing people like that is an inspiration, you know? So, yeah, man, everybody really inspired me. You feel me? Everybody that I mess with from Drebo to Triz. I know you seen Xavier. I seen you had Xavier up here. You know, I'm trying to get some work with him.
Yeah.
Everybody that's out here doing their thing and that's chasing their dreams, that's inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like you, Triz, like Xavier, like TF, you all have like the same, like, not the same genre of music. It's just,
Drebo, everybody.
Yeah, it's always, it's not like the clout chasing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's real stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what makes all of y'all stick out to me.
Yeah. So just, I mean, you know, it's cool to ride the wave sometimes, but just know when the wave crash,
yeah, exactly.
You crash into.
That's
if you own it,
that's a chance that you have to take. Like if you're gonna ride that, then you know. When you were coming up in music, did you ever feel the need to like try and ride that? Try and like go with like the little trends, or were you just always stuck in your ways?
Yeah, I'm a Leo, so I'm stubborn.
Oh, okay.
So
that totally makes sense.
So I'm pretty much like, you know, I just felt like if I was gonna do it, I had to be like this. Now, do I try to like try different things to step out my box and my comfort zone? I think as an artist, we all have to do that at some point,
eventually,
because that's all a part of like evolution and growth. But am I forcing myself to sound like something because it's hot right now? No, then I would lose me in the midst of doing that. You know, like I would lose myself. I would lose whatever momentum and steam I was creating for myself.
Yeah,
you know, and I feel like with the score dropping, that kind of like, you know, like people is like kind of woke a little. Some people up like, damn, like Bale is dope. Like, you know, like
I saw some people on Twitter like, oh, I checked out Bale's project. And I was like, finally, like, you know. So it just takes time for people to like tap in and wake up. You know.
Yeah. So I just feel like, but when they do, it's like rewarding. It's like, damn, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't the only. I wasn't tripping because. Art is like in a sense is like intuition too, you know. You got to be connected with how you feel about it for it to be like, damn, I'm gonna do this. You know, even the people that make the sound that's going on now, whatever you think is trendy, like somebody had to feel that and be like, man, this is tight. Yeah, you know. So yeah, it's dope. It all comes from like the same place of like personal inspiration or whatever. I see. I don't know if there's anything else you want to cover before we go. I just want to let everybody, make sure everybody go check out the score. It's on all platforms. You know, you can click the link in my bio. I am also got some merchandise cracking. I got some new stuff brewing and you know going on. So you know, I just want everybody to just check out the score and just, you know, continue to look out for Bale because you know, I'm putting my best foot forward every time. Yeah. Oh wait, I want to talk about performances. We have a little bit of time. My bad, y'all. We're not leaving yet. So I missed your last two performances. Don't kill me. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I was there in spirit though. No, yeah, it's all good. You be everywhere though. You be working. I really try. It's all good. So the first time I saw you perform was at the Observatory. You opened with TF. For Currency? That's who I was trying to remember. Yeah, for Currency. Yeah. So how did that performance differ from your last performance at Payday? It don't. I treat them all the same. Oh, okay. Even if it's two people out there, I'm gonna go give my all. That's good. That's good. Because I remember Marco saying you were a little nervous a little bit the first few performances. Nah, did I seem nervous? I didn't think you were nervous, but I don't. I've already performed so many times before, like the Observatory, like I don't know, like I've already forgot my words on stage before. I've already done, you know, like froze up before. Like I've done, like in the past, like I've performed really bad. So now I just, you know, I feel like I can always get better, but right now I feel like at this point, like performing, it's probably like one of my strong suits. I feel like, you know, I feel like I got things I got to work on. Of course, we all do, but I feel like that's one of my strong suits. And it's crazy because nobody really knows how they perform unless they're watching videos because you're not in the crowd with the crowd. Yeah, like you know what I mean. You have to. I don't know. It's weird. No, but I just feel the energy. Like, you know, I just feel like I'm a good performer. Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like that. Yeah. But it wasn't always like that. I used to be like real bad. But, you know, I always try to come out there with confidence. Yeah, yeah. You know, and I feel like when you step on stage, the people can feel it. Like they can feel if you're confident or not. You know? And I try to make as much eye contact as I can. I try to be engaged. I try to make, you know, talk to the crowd. So, yeah. Hopefully I got more shows coming soon. I'm trying to do some things right now. So yeah, we're gonna see what's going on.
Yeah.
I gotta get to the next Don't Come to LA, man.
I know. I
Hit
was
Vic
just
up.
asking Vic. I was like, when are y'all gonna bring that back? Because like I'm waiting. Like those were like,
that was lit.
yeah,
You got
I
the
would
city
look
lit.
to those every month, and
sure.
that's not really their main focus right now. But
Nah, they
like,
doing
yeah,
things.
yeah.
No, but it's all good. But I'm gonna try to perform as much as I can. Moving on, like going in the future. I'm trying to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll be there. Even if we're not there, we'll be
Nah, I
there in
know.
spirit.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. Yeah, shout out to Payday LA though. Shout out to Chuck Dizzle, El Prez,
Yeah.
DJ Quest. They always show me love. Especially Chuck Dizzle and El Prez. Like
Yeah.
they show me love. So man, that's big. To me, that's big. You know. So
Yeah.
I'm forever in debt to them.
It's crazy because like they're people that I look up to in radio. So like when they tap in with me and they're like, "Hey, like you did good," blah blah. I'm
Yeah.
just like, "What?" Like y'all be listening. You know, it's wild. So like
Yeah.
the fact that like you're saying that too, I'm just like, "Oh wow!" Like you know,
No, yeah,
they really tap in with like everybody.
No, they do. They do. They don't. I don't feel like they're not in it for like no personal gain. I
Yeah,
feel like they
yeah.
do it all for the love of the city, and that's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's dope to see.
Yeah,
It's
for real.
rare.
And it's rare. That's
so
what it is.
like
Yeah,
that's
so
why I like
it's tight.
I embrace them fully.
Uh-huh.
Any little thing that they tell me, I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
I really got to take their advice into consideration because I know they're not telling me that's just the bullshit, you know.
Nah,
So
for real.
So yeah. Oh, let people know where they can find you on social media.
Oh, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Bale UTL, BALEUTL. If you click the link in my bio, my smart URL is gonna pop up, and you could get. You could click on that anywhere and find the score. So yeah, tap in.
And I'll be sharing all those links via my social media at Giggles Irene. Thank y'all for tuning in. We out.
We out.